My darling, do you know that even as you read these words, I'm physically near you, enveloping you in my loving embrace like a soothing breeze I've been longing for? This message is a personal letter from me to you, sent at a sacred stop in your day. May it speak straight to your heart. I have known your name since the day your heart started to beat, and I know that you are not an accident or the product of random chance. In fact, I imagined your grin long before you ever spoke a word. I looked forward to each minute of your existence with the joy of a parent, ready to share in your joys and sorrows, your dreams and your hardships. Here I greet you with open arms because you are the object of my profound love, not an aimless soul floating through space, but a priceless creature fashioned with heavenly purpose. Could you feel the comforting embrace of my open arms the next time you're feeling distant, burdened, or lonely? I want you to know that my heart is always available to you. In the same manner that a parent's eyes light up with unfaltering dedication for a cherished son or daughter, my love for you does not falter. It is not dependent on your achievements or hindered by your setbacks. Take a minute to breathe deeply and allow yourself to rest in this reality. My gaze upon you is ever loving, ever welcome, and ever devoted, my daughter. When your face brightens up with joy, I rejoice with you. When the darkness of loss casts its shadow, I am here and I love you. Your life and heart are not invisible to me. If you have ever questioned my compassion, let this moment erase every falsehood that has clouded your eyes. I will hold you in my arms and bear the weight of your anguish. In the stillness of your alone, I am nearer than the breath you take. Have you ever pondered if love really endures and tranquility endures? My darling, when storms come, let us see each other. I want you to know that my love for you is unwavering, unchanging, and unaffected by the seasons or the sands of time. Rather, it is a constant, a guiding light that will always be there for you, no matter what. Whether you're having a good day or a bad night, my love is there to hold you close, to ease your pain, and to help you get back on your feet when life gets tough. When the weight of the world presses down on you, find solace in leaning on me. I will be a safe haven, a place where your tired soul may rest. On days when you feel away from me, wondering if I have abandoned you, please know that I have been by your side the whole way, from the beginning of your journey all the way to its triumphs, even when you can't see me, because I'm working in ways you can't fathom. Beautiful conclusion. And I am by your side through thick and thin, guiding you through the valleys and the peaks. If you pay close attention, you may hear my soft voice assuring you of my love. You are desired, and you have been seen, my darling. Lay all your cares at my feet, including your fears, regrets, and scars that may seem insurmountable at times. Intended to bear them alone, release them into the arms of the one who created the stars, but also deeply cares for your heart's aspirations. In exchange, I offer you my peace, a gift that stays with you no matter what, no matter how chaotic your life becomes. Have faith in this truth. Your life matters much, and every gift you have is valuable. Every prayer you provide, every kind word you utter, they all make a difference. I love how you uniquely mirror my image in all you do, from creating to comforting. Nurturing others reflects the love that flows from my soul to yours. My hand is always available to lift you when you fall or feel like you've lost your path. There's no way you could ever convince me to leave you, my darling. So, here we are, starting over. Put your trust in me and let my love fill your life. When you feel scared or unsure, fill that void within yourself with thoughts of the one who loves you and claims you as his own. When doubts come, let them be put to rest. In the embrace of my boundless love, my cherished child, may your weary heart find solace, for I am yours, and I will never abandon you. Considering the depth of my comprehension at those peaceful, alone times when your ideas whirl like leaves in the fall, I am there, acutely aware. No matter how fleeting a feeling is, I never let my loving glance or sympathetic ears miss a single tear or sigh that falls from your cheeks. As you listen, remember that I am the one who shaped your very essence, who painstakingly wove you together, and who knows you better than you know yourself. Just as an accomplished artist is familiar with every hue, stroke, and curve of the masterpiece they are crafting, I am familiar with every detail of your intricacies, mysteries, strengths, and shortcomings, and every little element that puzzles you about yourself, including your worries, eccentricities, and I watch your every move with the unfaltering gaze of my affection. Your character is intricately knit into my fabric, and I hope that one day you feel, when you're in my company, you are completely understood and embraced. I don't stand by and do nothing while you struggle with feelings of not belonging or being misunderstood, detached or uncaring. No. I lean in closer than you can imagine, caring about each breath you take and every idea that goes through your head as life's responsibilities press in. I don't just see things. I experience them with you. Empathy isn't just a feeling. It's a powerful river of compassion. From the depths of my soul to yours, I bend down like a father cradling his weeping child, assuring you that you are never really alone when you experience suffering. Recall the times when you felt. There were times when you felt completely alone, like no one could understand the pain in your heart. Yet even in that quiet, I was there, whispering words of hope. I am steadfast in my dedication to you, regardless of whether you recognize me or not, and my compassionate love for you has no bounds in the halls of your heart. I desire to hold you close and participate in your hardships and triumphs, even if you may fail to recognize them at times. Recall each instance when you exhibited compassion instead of lash out. I rejoice in every instance when you extended forgiveness, and for every anxious thought that you entrust to me in prayer, and for every act of bravery that you've shown. Please do not discount the little victories, your kindness and determination that you have achieved along the way. Rather know that they fill my heart with joy. You are a living testimony to the wonder I implanted in you, my darling. But I can also sense your uncertainties, your unresolved concerns, and the dark corners of your mind where the light has not yet penetrated. Maybe you have trouble believing in my time, or trying to figure out why certain doors keep closing. If so, please share your doubts with me so that I may help ease your burden. I understand and can relate to both your pain and your inquiries. Rather than seeing your uncertainties as a danger, I want to help you navigate them by gradually revealing my truth in a way that is both flawless and kind. Every season, no matter how difficult, takes me by surprise. I can see the scars from your past that linger and put a shadow over your present. I am able to see the difficulties you are now facing and the obstacles you will face in the future, even before they materialize. Despite this, I am prepared with solutions beyond anything you could ever imagine, solace that surpasses your deepest sorrow, and a supporting hand that won't waver when you fall. I also extend an invitation to you, my darling, to permit my unfaltering compassion to illuminate your situation so that you may see things as they really are, free from the clouded reflections that guilt or remorse might otherwise throw. Believe in yourself again, even if others may look down on you because of your flaws or your short-lived achievements. My love defines you, and I can see your. In my presence there is no judgment, just a profound desire to see you thrive in the whole of your identity that I gave you. So do not be afraid to face your potential, your destiny, and your ability to conquer. As you look into my eyes, realize that my love for you has no bounds. Let this knowledge to permeate your being. Are invaluable, my darling. When we meet, my child, you will discover the understanding you have sought. In our intimate connection, you will be able to let go of your anxieties and, When you realize how I perceive you, your worries will fade, and the light of my faithfulness will shine upon you, bringing solace to your heart. I understand the burden that might sometimes weigh on your heart, the anxieties that go unspoken, the sleepless nights, and the questions that reverberate in your thoughts, my darling. On this day, when you feel alone, I want you to know that my presence is not some abstract idea, but a tangible, unwavering haven in. I am here whispering in your ear during those times of uncertainty, so know that you are not alone. I know that even the strongest among you may become tired, and that you may. If you ever feel like you've reached your limit of resilience, I am here to lend you an arm, a shoulder to cry on, and a dose of inspiration to get you through the next tough patch. In the face of life's challenges, rely on my strength. When worries overwhelm you, find solace in my tranquility. No matter how fierce the storms, I will remain a rock upon which you may rest, where you may settle down with confidence. I will bear whatever load you may have while you are going through tough times, whether it's the crushing weight of disappointment or the realization of your ambitions. I am an expert at creating beauty from brokenness. Remember the tales when it seems like I'm slipping through your fingers. My child, cling to the knowledge that I have not forgotten you. It was no accident that the accounts you've read and heard of people who were on the verge of despair before discovering my grace at the 11th hour. Because of my eternal loyalty, allow me to console you by saying, "Fear not, I am with you. Do not be discouraged. I am your God." These words convey more than just empty rhetoric. They capture the spirit of my vow to protect and defend you. Bring your concerns into the light of my presence and see their gradual reduction as you confess your anxieties. You regain the serenity that worry attempts to take from you when you trust my heart, and those things that were once powerful crumble before me. I understand that you are hesitant. I want to reassure you that my supply is not restricted, so you may rest certain that these promises are not intended just for you. Maybe you've witnessed others enjoy breakthroughs, while your own heart longs for relief. My comfort is not reserved for a select few, and neither is my power. You are my everything, and I care deeply about the things that weigh you down. Let us pause for a minute to recall the many times I have carried you, and the task you had. There is no pain, difficulty, or secret sadness that I will not attend to with divine care. Did I fail to be there for you when you needed me most, even if the answers weren't always clear? I worried that you may break up with your partner, which would break the medical report that had been a source of stress for you. Come in the shape you expect, my constancy remains constant through thick and thin. In times of trouble, I make a way through, and in times of loss, I bring solace that beyond human understanding. Well, you may question, but how can I triumph over the profound anxieties and sufferings that afflict me every day? My dear child, the first stride is to find solace in my assurances. Nourish your soul with my teachings. As you meditate on each verse, let them strengthen your faith. Then speak truth into your life, declaring, "I am not forsaken. My God loves me fiercely. I will rise." Because His strength supports me, whether I say these things out loud or keep them to myself, my thoughts will be in harmony with the reality of heaven, and I will triumph. Doesn't happen all at once, rather, it's a process that unfolds over time. And even the longest trip has its fair share of little steps, and I'll be there to support you every step of the way. Weave them together into a tapestry of triumph, not hating the sluggish process, with every tear you shed, every moment of faith when faced with hardship. Through it all, I stay loyal, whispering hope into your heart, and I acknowledge that perseverance is being shaped by trials, and character is being refined by fire. When the going gets tough, let me be the one to guide you to a place of calm, where you may rest, not to run away from life. but to find strength to face it head on. Bravery to face reality head on. My solace is not designed to dull you, but to strengthen you. And when you rely on me, you discover the power too. Do your best to overcome setbacks, and have faith that, in my sovereign care, everything works out for the best, my darling, now that you've experienced. As you seek solace in my embrace, I invite you to go inside, to let the tranquility wash over your soul, and to uncover the hidden depths of within the recesses of your being. You could discover long suppressed hurts and unacknowledged mistakes. Now is the moment to unveil them to the light of my love, so they can start the healing process. When I submit, it's not because I'm giving up or accepting my fate. Rather, it's because I'm putting my shattered parts in the hands of the one who can fix them. Please, instead, take stock of the pain you've felt, the times when life's odds appeared stacked against you, and the guilt you may have felt, and let them all sink into my open arms. You have hidden deep inside your everyday life, and this truthful introspection, no matter how painful it is, lays the groundwork for a meaningful meeting with my mercy. When you feel the weight of guilt crushing you, bring it all to me in the form of your transgressions, your shortcomings, and your remorse. My grace is a never-ending well of cleansing water. Despite the fact that I am well versed in your whole narrative, I refuse to walk away. Rather, I approach forward, yearning to relieve you of the burden of condemnation. Let go of your feelings of worthlessness, and have faith in my promise that your sins, which are like scarlet, will be as white as snow. Snow, if you're worried that you can't make amends for any hurtful things that happened in your past, know that I can. Whenever you bring me your hurts, whether they were caused by other people or by your own bad decisions, I will tenderly turn them into stories of healing, where what was once shame may now be a source of pride. Trust me, as I guide you through this process, and your tale will become one of hope, because I can see beyond your current suffering to the beautiful purpose that I have woven into your. In addition to remembering the solutions to your prayers, let your thoughts wander to the gifts you have received. Thankfulness cultivates a spirit of surrender. Recalling the meaningful connections we've had and the awe-inspiring experiences we've shared might serve as a constant reminder that my loyalty is not fleeting. Seasoned, but a fact that will never change. If I have been faithful before, how can I not be loyal now? Let your spirit be filled with gratitude and appreciation. My soul intercedes with groans, too, to dispel the shadows of doubt, for certain burdens may be too hard to convey even in prayer, my child. When you're down to your last tears, know that I hear them plainly, as if they were a psalm. You don't need eloquent talks to touch my heart. By letting your guard down and confiding in me, you allow my healing presence to pour divine healing into every wound in your heart. As you let go, keep in mind that forgiveness is the key that opens the well of your soul, and that when bitterness and anger take root, they poison it. Breaking free from the shackles of past wrongs is not an attempt to downplay or ignore the pain you've endured. Rather, it's a declaration of. With unwavering faith in my justice and mercy, when you pardon others for what they've owed you, you also free yourself from the trap of eternal debt. Frustration. Surrender all wrongdoing to me. And then, as if a fresh day has just broken, consider the concerns that may be dormant in your heart, such as the anxieties about the future, like failing or being unlovable, may cast a shadow over even the most hopeful dreams. But know that I am holding your future in my hands, and I have gone before you, making preparations, and my intentions for you are full of love. So give up your concerns and let me guide you. Don't let worry control your actions or crush your aspirations. As you let go of fear, you create space for faith to blossom. Surrendering is, at its core, an act of love. A love that recognizes I alone as the one leading the path. I'm capable of carrying the whole burden of your spirit, I extend an invitation to mold your soul, refresh your intellect, and reframe your view of the world. When you release the things over which you have no control, you allow yourself to. Embrace the abundance I want to bestow upon you. Peace, completeness, and a profound connection with my soul, free from the shackles of shame and the specter of remorse. Transforms into a vacant shell, yearning to be brimming with my presence. Walk forward in faith by gazing within with candor and upward with optimism. Put your brokenness, your troubles, your aspirations and vulnerabilities are at my feet, and in exchange, I vow to reassure you gently of my love, to keep you calm and at peace, and to sweetly assure you that. Let this be the turning point in your life when you finally let go and let my healing light shine through all the shadows of your history, and I promise I will never abandon you or abandon you. My darling, you have accompanied me on this path of introspection, of confessing your troubles and feeling my readiness to bear them. Now, I will get you even nearer to that peace. Hallowed space where I reside, extending an invitation to a deep closeness that surpasses all nervous thoughts and lingering regrets. Here, effort comes to a halt. When you come to me without a plan, but with a want to know me and to be known by me, barriers fall down and our spirits unite in the depths of your soul. The world around you may be a chaotic place, always demanding your attention and breaking your heart into innumerable pieces. But deep inside you, there is an endless want that nothing this world has to offer will quench the need for oneness with your Maker, because when you acknowledge and cherish this want, you pave the path for encounters with my proximity that put a stop to the chaos and find tranquility in the peace I provide you. I am not looking for a spectacular display of my favor. Rather, I want you to rest in the unfaltering favor I have already bestowed upon you. Just as a trusting kid finds solace and belonging in the embrace of a loving parent, I extend an invitation to you to find peace in the arms of your parent. Have faith in me without hesitation, letting go of the weights your heart bears and placing all your worried thoughts in my skilled hands. On occasion, you may discover, feel the burden of your anxieties crushing you as you lie awake at night. Find comfort in my company and confide in me if you need to. I am with you in every breath you take, not only at official prayer times, so you may sigh them if words fail. Sacred intimacy, where pretense has no place, where you may be yourself without hiding the wounds you've endured or the dark places in your heart. I can see right through your armor to your very essence. At the crossroads of your humanity and my divinity, where honesty unveils the real you, I want to meet you. Way to recovery and change. When you let your guard down and come to me, you'll find that I embrace you completely, no strings attached. Like a loyal buddy who pays close attention to every narrative, you portray a polished version of yourself while being steady despite your flaws. In the midst of joy and sorrow, I'm always there to provide an ear and a shoulder. But that's not all. I can do so much more than that. In the stillness of genuine. Through our communication, you will feel my reactions, which may not always come as rumbling revelations, but often as soft leanings of your heart, an unexpected wave of tranquility, solace, or a positive idea that is in harmony with what I have said. These are methods in which I may communicate with you subtly, yet intimately. Just like the weather, being with me goes through seasons. Sometimes it's like being on a sunny summer day. You can feel my presence, and other times it's more muted. At times it may seem as if you are strolling through the dead of winter, uncertain of where the warmth has gone. However, do not confuse my silence for my absence. Even in that stillness, I am here, fostering your trust and instructing you to depend on my character traits rather than transient emotions. Just as seedlings bury themselves in the soil during winter, so does my. Trust that new life is stirring, even if you cannot yet sense it. Work frequently unfolds beyond what your eyes can see. As you move deeper into this relaxation, let my message too. Whether you ponder on a single passage or fully immerse yourself in the scriptures, they are more than just old texts. They are a live river of truth that reveals my heart. While you read, see each promise as an individual declaration of my love. My spirit is prepared to give life to those words. Immerse yourself in the tales of redemption, the psalms of praise and grief, and the lessons of hope. In them you will discover that I am waiting to chat with you, revealing my essence one revelation at a time. Worship is also a part of this process. When you raise your voice in worship, whether at a holy gathering or in the quiet of your own house, you join your spirit with the choir of heaven. This is not only about lyrics and melodies, it's your heart's dedication spilling forth, a reaction to the love I ceaselessly shower upon you. In worship, you look away from. In the face of adversity, even a little expression of thankfulness may have a profound impact, serving as a kind of worship that speaks volumes about my everlasting sovereignty. In the midst of this life of closeness, may you always keep in mind that being at peace in my presence is not a sign of laziness, but rather the foundation of your identity in who you are. In the stillness of this connection, I am allowing myself to mold your goals and ease your fears. You will find the fortitude to confront adversity with a spirit strengthened by serenity. Concerns fade away as they. Let our intense love meet, and may this closeness serve as a safe haven that you can always come back to, no matter how far away you go or how busy you become. After your spirit has experienced my love, there is no turning back. Proximity, it will naturally desire more. Embrace this desire as a sacred invitation and seek me every day in the quiet moments of your life, in the prayers that come to you without prompting, in your. I delight in all things, and no matter what happens, you will discover that my heart is already turned toward you. The door is open, and the table is laid. Come and rest in me. Your companionship means more to me than you can imagine, my darling. Let your heart be open to the awe-inspiring beauty of my divine craftsmanship. There are many glimpses of my majesty all about you. Every part of creation, from the tiniest wildflower penetrating concrete to the universe spinning in perfect harmony, reflects a little bit of my grandeur, and you are no exception. In the stillness of the nest, your soul might be enchanted by transcendent images. Picture yourself standing amid the roar of the ocean, where each wave may symbolize a. Imagine my hand reaching out to separate the tumultuous waters, allowing you to walk atop them while keeping your sight set on the problem at hand. It's a continual and severe obstacle that you can't escape. In my presence, fear melts away, and what seemed to be an insurmountable obstacle becomes a pathway of faith. Recall my vow. I will never allow you to perish, because I am the one who controls the winds and the seas. Embrace the gentle caress of my embrace, a garment fashioned not from earthly materials, but from the boundless love that envelops you. Pull this cloak close, and let it remind you that even in the midst of life's storms, this peaceful shield will remain impervious to the arrows of censure and doubt. Look to the horizon and see my shelter, where you are shielded beneath the wings of the Almighty. Not even the fiercest wind or darkest night can hurt your soul. A radiant sword, illuminated by heavenly light, is not here to strike fear into your heart, but rather to protect you against the invisible enemies that lurk inside, such as the deceitful whispers of your anxieties. You don't have to be afraid, since my truth sword can sever the bonds of unworthiness and all dishonesty. Whenever your spirit is bound by previous regrets, I break their shackles. I will battle for you, and I will surely win. I want you to stand firmly in that triumph, and I can make you see mountains shaking and moving when I tell them to. Prior to this, you may seem unshakable, but the one who created the mountains has the ability to bring them tumbling down. Having little faith is the key, as is trusting in my power more than being afraid of. No matter how big the mountain is, with God's help, miracles can happen, even if giants fall. I can bring life to deserts, and you will never forget my words. Hold on to them when the storms of life loom large. Shut your eyes and imagine the shackles of addiction, shame, and sadness slipping away. No longer will you be burdened by the weight of previous errors. I, as a master locksmith, own the key that unlocks all shackles, and you, my surrendered heart, have no final control over them. Imagine my kind hands gently rubbing away your tears as I come to free you from the chains that have held you back from experiencing the abundant pleasure I have planned for you. Please do not disregard my empathic understanding of your anguish. Rather, I will hold each tear as a testament to the profoundness of your suffering. On the other hand, I vow to provide you with an unfathomable level of relief. Embracing a tenderness that eases the most profound pain as you surrender your sorrow to me, seeing how I exchange your sadness for joy and your grieving for dance. You, my beautiful child, are a part of a magnificent tapestry spun over the ages, where every thread of your life, your joys and your sorrows, interweaves with my everlasting scheme. I spare no thread when. Trust my expertise as a master weaver. No one else knows how to turn frayed ends into colorful masterpieces, yet I see nothing but tangled mess. As a representation of my transcendent art, I want these pictures to seep into your soul, since your existence is valuable to me, and I will not let my creative hand abandon it. I am furious in protecting you. And my lyrical language is not an attempt at ostentation. Rather, it is an expression of the profound love I have for you. Whenever you feel discouraged or doubtful, I am the Lord of heaven's armies, the God of personal proximity, and the God who can perform the impossible. I will soothe you gently, because I know every hair on your head. Embrace these heavenly images as a reminder that you may walk on water through faith, that you are a mantle-bearer of love, that you are a wielder of my sword of truth, and that even the mountains bow down to your. You cannot stand on the strength of these vivid pictures, but I want you to remember the shackles that have dropped and the tears that I have softly dried from your cheeks. Always remember that I am by your side, no matter what, my child. Take comfort in the fact that I am bringing you nearer to the riches of my promises, which are treasures that flow straight from my limitless heart to yours all the way through your. You have tasted the power of submission, sensed my nearness, and seen glimpses of my protection on your path. Now I desire to disclose the many blessings and deep. Embrace the inevitable metamorphosis that comes from walking hand in hand with me. I feel your need for genuine and enduring change. Maybe you've been trapped in. I am the God who sees everything, and whether you're struggling to quit a habit, overcome a phobia, or fix a broken relationship, you may take comfort in knowing that I am there. If you're stuck in a rut and can't see any way forward, I'm an expert in turning barren regions into verdant rivers of hope. Just as seeds lay dormant until they sprout into full-blown blooms, so too may your spirit rise above times of despair and into a thriving faith that I am working. Underneath, I am fostering and preparing your soul to break out in newness, but change is never instantaneous. When development appears delayed, you may wonder whether my promises are really for you. The holy investments of obedience, faith-filled prayer, and earnest surrender are sure to bear fruit at the allotted time. Thus, hold on to your hope even when the going gets tough. My knowledge beyond human comprehension, and I know just when to bring each promise to fulfillment between the sowing of a seed, so the solutions you seek will not emerge on your schedule. I am the God who repairs broken dreams. There is a time of waiting, watering, nurturing, trusting, and harvesting. If you have ever thought that some pathways are blocked forever due to lost relationships or ignored callings, just know that nothing is irredeemable in my hands. Through the power of forgiveness, honesty, and divine intervention, relationships that have suffered from misunderstandings may be restored, allowing old wounds to heal and eventually become powerful testimony. By relying on my kindness and allowing my grace to alter even the darkest chapters in your life narrative, you may turn them into pages of redemption that shine as a testimonial to my wrathlessness. The gifts of my kingdom extend beyond monetary gain, though I take pleasure in meeting your worldly wants. They are meant to reshape your history and your future. When you surrender your heart to me, I will provide you the finest blessings, inner peace that defies circumstances, joy that blossoms even amid sadness, and a feeling of completeness that no worldly pursuit can deliver. Swap your restlessness for my serenity, your sadness for my solace, and your inadequacy for my abundance. These gifts may arrive softly like a dawn, yet their influence lingers for a long time. Above and beyond temporary joy, my child, know that my gifts are not meant for your selfish satisfaction, but rather to permeate your life and the lives of others around you. I bless you financially so that you might be a conduit of charity to the destitute, the lonely, and the afflicted. When I bless you, it is so that you can impact the lives of those around you. I pray that I may offer you peace so that you can be a calming influence to people around you. When I mend your broken connections, it will be so that others can see the power of my healing. Work. You are more than just someone I bless. You are a showcase for my glory and a conduit for the change I wish for in the world. It may be uncomfortable, but you must push yourself beyond of your comfort zone in order to rid yourself of damaging behaviors, poisonous attitudes, and detrimental influences. Please allow me to remove everything that is impeding your spiritual progress. I am doing this simply out of love, not to hurt you, but to help you flourish. I constantly want to see you grow into a fully matured person, free from wrath and criticism, so that you might bring glory to my. May your heart's desires to make a difference in your community, follow your vocation, or raise a family align with my will as you listen intently to my name. Maybe you've hidden your dreams and ambitions behind a mountain of skepticism or self-doubt, but I ask you to bring them to the surface again and place them in my care. Let me revitalize your divinely inspired passions, unlock doors you thought were closed, and provide resources beyond your wildest dreams. You will never be frightened to dream again. I'm the one who sows the seeds and reaps the rewards, so long as you keep believing and keep in mind that I have the plan for your life. Every day is a chance to grow and change. I see the whole road, even if you can only see one step ahead. Trust me in the uncertainty, and know that I delight in traveling with you, celebrating your wins with you, and bringing solace to you throughout your struggles, my dear. Let these promises be written with the ink of my purpose, and not a single page will be missed or squandered. Root yourself in the knowledge that you are not alone, that your existence is not in vain, and that I will be faithful to carry out the prophecies I have made over you. Embrace the changing seasons with. Whether you are on the verge of a breakthrough or deep in the valley of questioning, know that my grace is plenty, my timing is perfect, and my love is unfaltering. May you be showered with benefits and undergo change. They are not abstract ideas, but tangible reality. May your heart be receptive to them. Pause for a minute and pay attention. Can you make out the questions that I will ask as I show you my love in ways that will astound you? Murmur inside your being the anxieties that emerge in moments of quiet, the uncertainties that from time to time appear like cloaks at sunset, gently testing your. Because of my faith, I'm able to have these secret talks with you. I'm no longer intimidated by your inquiries or offended by your doubts. Rather, I welcome them, because open communication is the way to a more profound level of trust sometimes. You may wonder why things happened the way they did, Lord, or where you were when I needed you most. It is not shame or guilt that should keep you from asking these questions. Fear not, because I see your troubles, no matter how much you attempt to conceal them. By bringing them into my presence, you welcome the healing light that I provide. I want to shed light on them, like a doctor finds the source of a patient's anguish. I want to show you the truth that heals your broken heart and gets to the bottom of your. My calming voice is here to reassure you that I picked you, even if you may be struggling with fears of failure and worries that your shortcomings will overshadow the strengths I have put inside you. You are captivated by the beauty of my mission, even if you are purposefully flawed. Your shortcomings do not disqualify you, but rather they present an opportunity for growth. Chance for my grace to be more evident. When you fall, I will not abandon you, but rather help you get back up and continue on the path to progress. Allow this reality to transform your. You are more than the sum of your mistakes. You are a cherished kid molded by my unwavering love. Tomorrow may bring uncertainty, and the world's economy may seem precarious. Changes, relationships may falter, and health can waver. Yet I am your everlasting anchor. So, when everything seems unclear, ask yourself, since when have you ever doubted my supply or questioned your own endurance? And why have you brought these anxieties to me like a burden, that I should be afraid of the future? Loving teacher, I will show you the path to peace by reassuring you that tomorrow is completely in my control. My loyalty to you yesterday is proof that I will not abandon you today. Someday I see those scars. I know the precise thing that makes me conflicted between wanting to trust and dreading additional suffering as old wounds return. As soon as they were inflicted, my heart ached with yours in grief at the injustice and treachery you faced. My question is, do you think I may provide redemption despite the darkness that accompanies your. I'd want to share with you my story of redemption and the ways in which I've used my hardships to help you become stronger and more empathetic people. It will bring blessings to others around you, even though you may be burdened with wounds that formerly caused humiliation. You may turn them into signs of overcoming adversity and a testament of my love. Feeling uncertain about my value, and if God still loves me after all I've done, I want you to know that my love for you has never wavered. My feelings for you are based on my love for you, not on how well you do. Thus, take comfort in the fact that my approval of you is not conditional on how well you do. Wanted, chosen, and adored. Instead of burying your vulnerabilities, show them to me. Then, as we engage in this holy conversation, I will make my strength perfect in your weakness. Take a minute to listen to me while I answer your questions. Turn off all the noise and distractions in your life. Don't be so busy all the time. Join me in the stillness as I communicate to you, sometimes via a verse that hits close to home, other times by a gentle nudging in your heart. Inspiration from a friend or the wonders of nature. Keep your ears and heart open, since my voice may not always sound like a rumbling thundercloud, but rather like a gentle whisper. Born on the wind, so please don't become discouraged if I don't respond right away. My schedule exceeds the urgent nature of your inquiries at times. In the midst of all this, I want you to know that no matter how little your cry, I will never ignore it and will hold it in the highest regard, like a priceless gem. I want you to know that there is no internal conflict, too. I am always listening, my darling, and I am ready to expose myself at the appropriate time. Intricate for my empathy, but I am a deity of subtlety, well-versed in the. Your innermost thoughts and emotions include layers upon layers of uncertainty, dissatisfaction, and questions. The manifestation of your reverence for me, a proof that you have faith in my ability to manage. Therefore, stop trying to solve every problem alone, and let me alleviate your burden so you may calmly address the inner turmoil and find stability. As you ponder these common inquiries, know that my love for you is limitless and set, both of them at my feet. My darling, if you talk to me honestly, you will have the courage to face your worries head on, and the wisdom to let go of your uncertainties while we carry on, stay open, because I have more wisdom to impart that will lead you safely through the challenges of life, knowledge that will provide light on your journey, and the promise of a future free from strife as you go through this. You have tasted my love, but I want you to be vigilant on your road of trust. Found the safety of my embrace, but the world you live in is full with subtle traps and diversions. This is not an invitation to embark on roads that would take you away from the rich life I have planned for you. Not to strike terror into your heart, but to make you aware that being vigilant is vital to your spiritual development. The devil relishes planting the seeds of. Avoid perplexity, disagreement, and temptation by remaining vigilant and firm in my truth. Before all else, watch out for the peace that I have poured into you. Descent into pessimism, feelings of despair, cynicism, or chronic whining may creep up on you unseen as negativity that goes uncontrolled attacks your spirit, casting a shadow on the happiness and appreciation I want for you to hold. Feel free to acknowledge when these ideas arise, but don't be hard on yourself if you act quickly. Expose them to my light, give them up to me, and let my word revitalize you. The flames of dissatisfaction may be put out by as little as one act of gratitude. You may reset your whole outlook with a minute of prayer. Just as subtle is the trap of unintentional comments and rumors that were intended to provide light on shady areas and to show compassion to others around you when we start talking about. Take a moment to consider if the things you're about to say are critical or defamatory. Honestly, I think a lot of individuals use negative comments about other people to cover up their own inadequacies. Even an apparently innocuous comment breaks my soul, as does the need for a momentary feeling of superiority. The power to live or die is in your mouth, and if you let it rip, it may do serious damage. Pick wisely which one to let go of. Bitterness is a common consequence of unresolved. Resentment or unresolved hurts, along with genuine resentment stemming from sorrow and betrayal, makes things worse by contaminating your outlook as a whole if you feel bitter. Inside you, do not let it develop. Instead, bring it to me and I will calm the. Let go of your pain and allow forgiveness to soothe your spirit. Forgiveness is letting go of the pain by acting as if it never happened. Grace frees you from the offenders and your own guarded hold. Protecting your heart from resentment is a deep act of care for the source of love that I have given you. The allure of temptation may manifest in several ways as you go about your everyday life. Temptation offers short-term relief from problems, a fast way to achieve one's goals, or both. Suffering. But these assurances, my darling, are empty and transient, taking many forms, including, although not limited to, connection, compulsive conduct, or the desire to violate one's principles temptation seeks to deprive one of. The more profound contentment and delight I provide to help you overcome. In such times of truth, I recall how I resisted the voice of temptation. When you come to me in times of weakness, I will not belittle you, but will instead provide you a path forward and the will to triumph. But it doesn't imply you have to. I have called you, so you must cut links with those who do not believe as you do, being a beacon of hope in a world where some connections inspire. Harmful routines or cause you to sacrifice your spirituality. Wisdom may need a break. Limits or a change in the level of involvement, seeking the companionship of others who urge you to adore doing good deeds and to devote yourself more fully to God by surrounding yourself with. Being supported and held accountable by friends and mentors is like establishing a healthy garden. Assist you in thriving and being steadfast in the face of spiritual. Settling for mediocrity after achieving success and happiness. Get into a rut and rest on your laurels from the day before, yet deep inside, you were made to. Maintain a connection with me that is ever-changing every day. When you get complacent in your relationship, your desire wanes, leaving you open to the enemies. Falsehoods sustain your soul on a daily basis with worship, prayer, and total absorption in. Scripture, do not close your heart to new experiences of being in my presence. Rather, keep it open to. Seek me out every day and see how yesterday's revelation turns into stale bread. As I share more about who I am and what I have in store for you, I want you to be watchful and protective of your. Guard your heart from the media that enters it via the senses of sight, sound, and thought. You take in the discourses you participate in, the pictures you admire, and everything in between. May my Spirit bestow wisdom upon you, so that you may understand when to. Avoid anything that can muddy your mind or make you less sensitive to my. Speaking out, a guarded heart isn't afraid. It's a heart that wants to. Keep your heart open, your soul free, and your love flowing freely. Above all, keep in mind that watchfulness is a display of love. Love for one's community, one's self, and one's loved ones. Around you, you maintain the special trust I have given you by being vigilant, making sure that every day your existence is a witness to my strength and a reflection of my grace. You become an ally to my soul and a source of hope for others in pain the second you choose light over darkness. World, my child, never lose your vigilance, because when faced with, you are not in this battle alone, dear soul. Neither are negative ideas nor the allure of complacency is here to help you, so you may rely on my strength and secure yourself in. I wholeheartedly embrace accountability with others as we navigate this path of faith. Stay vigilant and trust me. They are the keys to unlocking the full potential of the beauty I've planted in your heart. My beloved splendor, come and sit with me in the calm room of your soul and let. As you've traveled through reflections on, may the wonder of being in my presence captivate you. Stay alert and let go. You've felt my solace and forgiveness, but there's more. My heart longs for you to experience the awe that comes from fully appreciating this priceless gem. The posture of a heart is not naivete, but rather the identity of a kid in amazement that acknowledges enormous greatness and embraces unexpectedness in all. Think about how the first light of day breaks through the night in that straightforward yet deep moment creativity reflects my character, unwaveringly loyal to. Flee from the darkness. At times, the deepest understandings of my character are hiding in a daily marvel, the delicate changes in a dawn, the silent connection between dear friends, the scent of freshly sprung flowers after a long winter. I design these occasions for you. May get a hint of my profound imagination and the loving attention I give to every minutia. Yet it's easy to become indifferent to marvels enabling timetables and duties that gradually diminish your ability to marvel. You go quickly from one duty to another, hardly stopping to appreciate the brushstrokes of my artwork that span every aspect of your life. Even your singularity has the potential to fade away. Darling, do not let the rapid speed of life to deprive you of the valuable. Marvel at what you see. Open your heart to the possibility of thankfulness and be amazed by the world around you. The acknowledgement of my imprint in each sunrise, shared grin and act of. Stand humbly before my works, and your soul will be more sensitive to my voice as you listen to a wordless prayer might be sung to the melody of a gentle wind through the trees or the waltz of moonlight over placid waters. Very personal. This wonder serves to both anchor you in my presence and ignite. Thanks for everything. And may your wonder serve as a constant reminder that I am so much more than. Even if you have complete understanding, I still choose to live among you, majestic, elevated, but deeply entwined with your existence. Let yourself relish in. Despite the fact that I am responsible for hanging the stars in the sky, I am also the one who calls. I created galaxies that beyond your wildest dreams, all because of you, and I still care. I am naturally magnificent when it comes to the minute particulars of your special day, in majesty, and show gentle tenderness as your heart genuflects in awe at my presence. When you humble yourself, your pride will fade, and you will feel my presence more acutely. May my kid find solace in times of wonder. May they be a source of renewal. As you wholeheartedly accept the gift, your commitment deepens your appreciation and strengthens your faith. Awe, as if one were a little kid staring up at the night sky for the first time. In this sacred awe, my love for you will awaken your heart to its grandeur. Rediscover the pleasure of the Lord and have unwavering faith in His ability to. I hold you dearly, my lovely child. The cosmos hugs you as well. We have journeyed beside one another via words of solace, kind guidance, and unfaltering. Every chapter has brought you closer to the depths of my heart, which has been enveloping you in a heavenly love that encourages and blesses you. Embrace the freedom that comes from letting go of your worries and putting your faith in me during the good times and the bad. My heartfelt desire is to close this letter by assuring you with absolute certainty that you are. Never fear, because I will always love you, and I will guide you towards a future filled with optimism. Cautiously recall the details of how you began on this path by entering my embrace. I experienced the comfort of being completely understood and completely. My love has shown to you that I am empathetic, and my gaze is fixed squarely on you at all times. My ability to ease your troubled spirit and assure you of my readiness to help you overcome any obstacle is boundless. Relieve you of your troubles and lead you to tranquility. I've extended an invitation for you to ponder and let go, letting go of sorrow and remorse and place them in my hands. I have led you through. Attainable goals to strive for in your spiritual life, such as increasing your frequency of prayer and acts of kindness throughout the day, have captivated you with lyrical descriptions of my formidable strength, protective cloak, and strong protecting sword. I have spoken to you from the depths of darkness, promising you a life of serenity and blessings that are, in an open and sincere conversation that has touched you deeply on a personal and global level, eventually settling every unsaid concern and unanswered question. The invaluable information that I have implanted in you via these communications is priceless. Therefore, I have warned you to be watchful. All of your life circumstances, my love, are interwoven and ultimately contribute to one reality. It undergirds your faith, fortifies you against adversity, and stands like a flag above all. My love remains unwavering, a melody of persistence in times of doubt, accompanying you on your journey through the challenges you encounter with a light that overcomes darkness. I will always be at your side, celebrating with you the triumphs you achieve. May hope blossom inside you as you celebrate your victories and find solace in your sorrows, my darling. Just as the sun rises, my hope does not lay in denying reality, but in my unwavering conviction that I am. Above all anything, it is the foresight to see beyond the current difficulties to a future brimming with my chances, and when your spirit wanes, my message will serve as a reminder that I have. Slay your fears and triumph over the world, my spirit will whisper. Tranquility in the mayhem, remember. Hear the stories of individuals who have experienced my unwavering support through the worst times and come out stronger as a result. I implore you to keep seeking my presence every day. Make it a habit to seek me out in the mundane, in the quiet moments of laughter exchanged with friends in the peaceful calm of early morning, quiet time away from the hustle and bustle to whisper my name, beckoning me into each and every one. I talk frequently, so in everything that you do and think, keep your heart tuned to my whispers. Using soft methods that need careful hearing, you will discover that I am never far away, but always prepared to engage in conversation with you as you weave your daily life. Invest in the fellowship of believers. the people who walk this journey with you, and don't forget to do the same. We are here to pray for you, those who lovingly reprimand you and rejoice in your triumphs. Nobody was ever supposed to endure this. Journey in solitude. My church is a home away from home. Where struggles are alleviated and faith is deepened, pursue unity instead of division, modesty instead of ostentation, and selflessness in lieu of selfishness. You will find support among the Christian community's ties to. Never cease encouraging one another to do good deeds and to dig deeper. Reverence as you go from the hallowed period of contemplation and study. You are my cherished, redeemed child. Hold on to these truths. Dear one, your significance goes much beyond what you can now comprehend. I'm the source of knowledge for all inquiries and solace for everyone. Sadness. My gifts are both fleeting and everlasting, meant to enhance your life, and may my love for you grow stronger as you benefit others. Close your eyes and imagine my hand softly placing a blessing on top of your head. Feel the comforting embrace of my smile as I declare my ownership of your life, proclaiming that you are. Follow my guidance, walk in my truth, and I will never abandon you or abandon you. This is more than just a goodbye. It's an opportunity to light up a world that is looking for hope. Launching with the knowledge we've imparted, the mercy you've shown, and the optimism that's fired up, fearlessly face each new day, knowing that my grace will meet every. Gratitude in every moment will help you overcome any obstacle. My spirit is with you. With every act of kindness and prayer, may your love be a sacrifice that respects. Be proud of the person I have transformed you into, my darling child. Our communion does not end, my friend, even though this message is coming to a close. My guidance will be ever present, and my words will reverberate within you, responsive to my suggestions for improvement and accepting of my limitless love in. No matter what, always keep in mind that I am with you, that I delight in you, and that I have secured an unshakable hope for you. So now, may you rest in the embrace of my love, guided by my power and fortified by my eternal care. May you be blessed abundantly as you go on, my love, and may all the promises we've made come to fruition. See the magnificence of a life that I have touched and helped to sustain. I am always with you. You are never alone. You are wholly, irrevocably, and eternally mine. Amen.